everybody. I'm here with Claudia from the Boneka company. She graciously agreed to do an interview with me, and I'm going to ask her some questions. I hope you guys will enjoy. So Claudia, the first question I ask everyone is, what was your favorite doll when you were a little girl?
Oh, my favorite doll was a Schildkröte doll. She was this size, maybe 18 inches, something like this. You know, we count in measurement, and it's very hard for me to transfer this by this. You know, I can do. And she had long black hair and wonderful dark eyes, and you know, I hold this doll everywhere I went. You know, we put all our doll stuff out that in the garden and set the scene, and they had a picnic there. My father made little carpets and beds and a little wooden table with chairs, you know.
All doll sized for the...
All for the size of the doll, and my auntie knitted and did some crochet for the dolls, and my mother made the whole... she sewed for the dolls. I was really a doll girl. My sister not. Well, I could borrow her doll. It was a blonde one.
She would never notice.
Yeah. I was the doll girl. She was a tomboy.
So, how did you become involved with the Boneka company?
Oh, that's a long story. I hope I can cut it short.
Okay. We want to hear it. So.
Yes. After my daughter was born, 20 years ago, I started to sew doll clothing for her. She had a little Guts muffin baby doll.
Okay.
And I picked out my old Schildkröte doll, which I still have, and I sewed. This was the first I started to sew for the dolls. It was not very, you know. I picked out a Buddha pattern and I just started. And I started to collect books with pattern for dolls, for various dolls. And the very first book that blew my mind away was Rosemary Young's book.
Okay.
And you know, I didn't know anything about Boneka or anything about the Jonker family or Rosemary. And at the end of the book, there was her biography, and I thought, oh, she's German. May I can contact her and just tell her as a fan of Rosemary how she inspired me. I didn't copy exactly what was in the book, but it inspired me to make cross stitch on the bodice, you know, I taught myself smocking, and you know, and then I contacted. I didn't find any email of anything about Rosemary Jonker, but then I saw the pictures in the book had the wonderful trunks, you know, these little trunks and suitcases they have, and I said, okay, they are so special. Then I googled these doll trunks, and somehow I stumbled over the Boneka doll fashion company.
Okay.
And I contacted the company. I didn't know that Claudia, who's running the company, is Rosemary's daughter. And then I contacted her and said, you might know Rosemary Jonker. May you can give me an email address that I just want to
talk to her.
Talk to her and tell her you inspired me so much. And then she answered me, oh, my mother's on Bali actually. She would love to have you an email of you.
Aww.
Then, you know, but back then we did not have so much digital camera, and so I had some hard copies, and I had to scan my pictures of the doll clothes I made, and it took me a while, and in the meantime Rosemary was back in Germany. And then finally I wrote this email to her. And
with the pictures of
with the pictures, and coincidentally, it was from my company where I was working for Siemens company, and it was from my business email account, and there was a telephone number where she could reach me. And then all of a sudden, Rosemary Jonker called me back.
While you were at work?
In the office. Oh my gosh.
Were you screaming?
Oh my god. You know, my heart made
right.
Rosemary. And then we started to talk, and the next funny thing is we found out her daughter's name is Claudia, my name is Claudia,
Right.
my daughter's name is Sarah, and her daughter's name is Sarah.
Oh wow.
So this is really a funny story. And then we started to talk about smoking and a pleater. I wanted to have a pleater, and you cannot buy this in Germany. It's not a German traditional handwork. And then she said, oh, my daughter just ordered a pleater in South Africa. Do you want to have one? It's, I don't know, 80 euros. And I said, I have to do all this by hand. And this is how it started. And then she invited me to come to Braunfels. I lived in Frankfurt, and Braunfels is about 1 hour.
Right.
Drive by car
That's
away.
very close.
That's very close. And I took my daughter with me, and I took some sample dresses, and you know what? I met her at her sewing machine, of course.
Right.
Where else? Wherever she should be. And now, I live in this flat, and my sewing machine is in the same place like Rosemary had. My studio is where her studio used to be.
That's amazing.
She moved with her studio into the basement, and she moved with her husband Otto to the ground floor, and we live happily after. How do you call it?
Happily ever after.
Happily ever after. You know, you got it.
That's a great story.
Yeah, that's really great.
So, who do you design all of these clothes, or do you and Rosemary together design them? So these are the dolls, just for those of you that don't know. This was the centerpiece doll for the Boneka event we had at MDCC, and the little sister here is a mini kids and cats doll, and they were I think I might have said this backwards. This was the centerpiece that we had during the event, and this is the souvenir doll. So tell me about the design of this stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Every year when we are invited to attend Modern Dawn, and at Modern Dawn, we get the subject, and then we need to find a story or whatever fitting the subject. And when we heard, okay, New Orleans, Louisiana, that's a great history, and we would like to tell you something about the French colonial period in the 18th century. And so we thought we would make a little tan Creole girl. And the other centerpiece doll, this was a coincidence centerpiece doll, I will tell you later why. She is Louise. The real centerpiece is the French girl with a light skin, and this is her friend Delia. She's the daughter of the cook. So, Rosemary has a master degree in fashion design, and a master degree in she's a master seamstress.
Right.
And of course she is Boneka. She made up all the patterns, and but we decided together. We were thinking about what we are going to do, and then we were talking about, and then she made the sample dress for Louise, the other
the blue dress,
the centerpiece doll we don't see here, right. And I made the sample dress with this, and we dyed. It's nice to have her in the house. we discuss together, we inspire each other. Sometimes she's coming upstairs, Claudia, do you have some specific fabric? I'm looking for a fabric in your store, from your stash. And you know, sometimes I can give her something.
So you can fabric share.
So we work together, yeah.
What types, I know you guys sell, you're the only company that sells dressed little kids and cats dolls. What other types of dolls? I know you sell also the Effner dolls.
Yeah.
How many different types of dolls do you guys sell through Boneka?
We have only the Boneka doll. That is our main. Our main business is the clothing.
The clothing, right.
So, and Boneka dolls, we have 3 different sculpts.
Okay. Yeah.
We have the Tuesday child, Monday child, and the Thursday child. And we have 3 different skin colors and 3 different eye colors, and we mix it. And these are the dolls. And I discovered the mini dolls, I think about 2 or 3 years ago when I was on a doll show in Germany. And I met the daughter of the sculptor, the artist of this doll is Sonja Hartmann. And I met her daughter with the Kids and Cats booth, Gesa Hartmann, and I said, oh, she's so cute, she might fit into our 20 centimeter, 8-inch clothing line. And this is how it started. I said, okay, I might, they originally, the light ones, the light Kids and Cats dolls, they come in a PJ, and that's it, in cotton shirt or something like this.
This is much better.
Thank you so much. Yeah, they make great models for our day. And then it was the idea, okay, every store has them in this original dressing, but people are really asking to dress them.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the clothing, how many different sizes of clothing do you guys sell?
Oh. Well, we have a lot of sizes because, we are looking at the doll market, what is the most popular doll, and then of course we try to make the doll clothes for these dolls. Sometimes coincidentally the same size fits the other doll, but we have to focus on some various dolls.
Right.
So we are working together with Rosemary Müller. She in Germany. She makes the Wichtel dolls. They are very popular in France and in Germany.
Okay.
Of course, we make the 24 centimeter, 10-inch Bonekas. We are working together with Diana Effner for the little darling. We have 80 centimeter, it's 7-inch Riley Kish. We have 30, the big Kish, the Christmas collection. We have the new size, 23 centimeters, I think it's 9-inch for the Ma Petite from Kish. So we are looking at, you have to see what are the dolls, what are the most popular.
Will we see you next year at Modern Doll?
Yes, I love Modern Doll.
I love it too. And you always have such a great program. Your program, I could tell you put all this research into it. Her program was amazing the other night, so
thank you.
I really loved it. If people want to buy items from Boneka, what's the best way for them to do that? Is it from your website?
Yes, I opened my new web shop end of December last year. And it is called boneka-tradition.com, and this is a new web shop.
And I'll put a link to that in the comments below. Is there anything else you would like to let collectors know about Boneka or yourself?
Well, it's a great friendship with the Jonke family, and I took over the Boneka business because Claudia Jonke, the daughter who was running the distribution before, went to Bali because she's married to a Balinese
Sounds like a nice
guy
place to live.
She takes care of the production, and this is why I stay in. I took it over and make it in Germany, and I hope that we can keep the business on a high level and high fashion and good quality, and this is my goal. I want to give you a good service, I want to give you good quality, and we want to have fun. And if you have any question, contact me on my website. I am answering my emails, and if you have anything, any question, I try to answer. That's it.
Thank you very much. There you have it. And we hope to see you guys next year at Modern Doll. It'll be in San Antonio. Please come, and you will get to meet all sorts of fun people.
It's so much fun.
It's amazing.
Thank you very much, Alison.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.